Hello. Um, it's time to do an updated equip video. Uh, this will probably be my last update in a long time because item prices are just way too expensive right now. Prices probably doubled since February, and to be honest, there's like not a lot of reason to upgrade anymore, especially since I'm liberated and I'm not really struggling in any bosses. Uh, a lot of my equips could be improved. Some of them are not that good, but it's just not cost efficient anymore to, I think, upgrade at this point. So I have learned to settle. I have the three totems. They're average, nothing special about them. My rings. I think I'm just gonna hover over them. And no, I'm not gonna 22 star my bod. The flame on the book could be better, but realistically, I could probably get like 20 stats more. And flames are 45, 50 mil right now, which is like 80 cents. God knows how many flames it would take to get that. I'm learning how to settle. Pendant, don't think it changed since last video. The B pot could be better, but a B pot right now is still probably like 14%. It's just the flatline looks kind of ugly, but we keep those. 5% all stat flame is pretty decent. My Genesis weapon, I cubed the main pot. I re-cubed the main pot since my last upload. Um, I got 75 boss 10 attack, which is not what I wanted. Originally, I wanted 23 attack, 30 boss, or 33 attack, just because of how much boss I have. Um, but 75 boss, 10 attack is comparable to 23, 30, so I'm gonna keep that. And I will probably recube the B pot maybe next month. That'll be like the only item I want to work on from now. The flame is tier 7 attack, tier 6 boss, and tier 4 all stats. It's perfect. Doesn't really get much better than that. And Tyrant Belt, the same triple prime Tyrant Belt. We might, we are probably gonna get the Golux set nerf in GMS next patch, which is that duplicate items no longer apply to set effects. Um, I guess the story is that just like one KMS Xenon that was able to equip two Black Hearts in the two slots, and and the person was getting that extra set effect, so KMS nerfed it. So in order to keep 4 set effect, 30 boss, 30 ID, you're gonna have to switch to Golux Belt. So Tyrant Belt essentially eliminated. Same for Dreamy Belt. Um, I'm not really prepared for the change because I don't have a Golux Belt, but I don't really care because I don't think losing 30 boss, 30 ID is gonna affect me too much. Like, I will see the damage difference, but I'm still gonna be able to do my weekly content and bossing just as fine. I think I will work on a belt, but it's just that I'm not gonna rush it. And I like this triple prime. I'm gonna keep it. CRA hat. The B-pot could be better. This is actually a pretty tragic 3-line. B-pot could be better. Monocle, normal monocle. I've been wanting to go either eye patch or transpose monocle, but it never happened. Mainly because I couldn't find a monocle with good flame, like a pap mark, and I boomed an eye patch. It's trace right now, so I can't really upgrade that. Top is fine. Bottom flame could be better, but realistically, it could be maybe like 10, 16 stats better. And again, the flame cost, who knows how many flames it would take. So we're gonna settle on this for now. Shoes, tragic main pot, not 33, but I can't be bothered, honestly. Earring, flame as well, same reason. And honestly, like, this is like 44 flame, 44 flat, which is decent. Uh, Shoulder, my shoulder is 17, but I don't really have plans to 22 one right now, just because how expensive that is with the economy right now. Um, I'm losing out like 2 mil range from not having a 22 shoulder, but it is what it is. And glove Beatpot could be better. Plus 2/6 is actually horrible, but I've been pretty lazy in cubing. Ideally, it's like 3% crit damage, 6% stats, but it's kind of whatever right now. Heart, I'm not sure if the heart was X-roll last video, but I X-rolled the heart to 221 attack. Very good heart. I'm really happy with it. Cape, tragic. I locked the cape for too long, and I am stuck with this flame for a while. I'm just gonna reflame the cape to like 130, and that's it. I sent a ticket to Nexon, they wouldn't unlock it for whatever reason. So I'll be stuck with this ugly 91 flame for a while. Secondary, I got it during the transfer event. 75 boss. Pretty good secondary. Pretty happy with it. Batch is tragic scrolling. It's locked until December 10th. So I can't even fix it if I wanted to. Absolutely tragic. ID, my emblem, nothing changed. I was gonna re-keep the emblem, but I probably will keep this pot until I get a Golix belt. Just because losing 60 ID might be too much. So this might be pretty good for now. Um, yeah, that's it for equips. Um, Currently sitting at almost 84k. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm gonna move on to V Matrix. I've been getting a lot of DMs about V Matrix. Nightwalker nodes are relatively straightforward. It's You really only need like 3 important nodes. Quintuple Start, Shadow Bat. Those are your 2 main bossing skills. And Shadow Spark. Um, as long as you have these 3, you are good to go. But I have extra because I use Dark Omen a lot as well. Like, I guess Shadow Spark and Omen is like your sub bossing skills. Dark Omen, Shadow Stitch, Dominion would be your second tri-node. Um, Dark Omen is getting a buff soon. Right now, it lasts 3 seconds, I think. Yeah. But they're changing it to 5 seconds, so it might actually be worth casting off cooldown. I haven't. Well, I guess we'll test it when the time comes. But 6 skills is really all you need. 3 skills is really all you need, but 6, you might as well. And important skill nodes, obviously, Spear, Servant, Sickness Blessing, Shadow Bite, Last Resort, and your chicken. Venom Burst is optional. It's kind of ass. I never use it. Um, I just maxed it just in case they decide to buff it someday. Decent combat order, very good for Nightwalkers. Definitely have that. Rope Flip is good. Uh, Bind, get that. Art Bind is kind of ass, although it's getting buffed. But Urda is just a really good bind skill to have. And Wheel of Urda, it's really good because Sickness Knight don't get heroes well, so we need Urda. Urda is important for Black Mage, Hard Will, to prevent curses and to attack in the webs when the web fills up. It's useful in Lucid, Vihila, Lotus. It's just overall like a nice skill to have. Special node. Um, I think you could use either Boss Area 1 or Fatal Strike. Boss Area 1 because hitting that 0.1% on Nightwalker isn't hard, just because of how many lines we do when we burst, like Shadow Spear, and Shadow Illusion. It's actually quite easy to proc that 0.1% chance, and 50% boss damage for 10 seconds is quite nice. Um, Fatal Strike is 100% damage for 2 seconds. I'm pretty sure like I should probably do like a comparison because the buffs last longer than it shows because of server lag. So you're actually getting like a couple more seconds of extra damage. Um, I will test that out someday. Um, Oz rings for bossing, regular bossing. I only use 2. I use Realm Restraint and Weapon Jump Ring, and I put my Meister on the last slot because that's my worst ring. These 2 are good for bossing, but for dojo, you can use these 2 along with totaling as well. These 3 are pretty good for dojo. And for floor 61, you could use Risk Taker because you're never gonna get hit unless you're in Last Resort. And Overdrive Ring is good for Empress if you don't clear it in time. Um, it allows you to attack through damage reflection. So just have it just in case. Cleansing Ring is good for Black Mage if you're new to it. It acts as a Urda's Will, so pop it before you get hit. Um, I have a Mana Cut Ring. I don't know if Nightwalkers would be good with Crisis HM combo. I haven't collected all the rings, but I will test it out when I get them. And I guess that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it. At this point, nothing much else to upgrade. Um, Alright, I forgot familiars. They're not good. I capped 120 boss, which is what I was aiming for. It took 4 mil NX to do this. Definitely like a lot more than I expected. The tier upgrade for familiars is completely dog shit. Alright? If someone from Nexon's watching, please increase it. Please. But 120 boss, I'm pretty happy with that. which is what I was aiming for. And I think other than that, that's it. Thank you for watching.